What is going on, Ben Nation? Guys, if you watched Crypto Crossfire yesterday, you may have seen Ben Armstrong get a victory. But let me tell you something. Benjamin Franklin Delano Roosevelt Armstrong did not win that debate. That debate was won by yours truly. And I have no data to back that up. I just feel it in my heart. So, guys, we're going to talk today about the price action for Bencoin. We don't really have a whole lot of news, but there will be some updates coming in short order. We've got 14 days left, 2 weeks until we get to the V2, and it looks like I get the sense that there's just another big pump coming, and I'm going to give you my goal. I'm going to give you my target area, and I hope that my chicken scratch chart matches up with what you think. And if you're a believer, let me know. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell to be notified of future content. And let's get into it now. So we minted this last little pattern right here. We got a pennant flag played out from the bottom, came up, broke out at the very end, and we've got another wedge pattern forming. Now, this wedge, I'm a little aggressive on this. I want to say it's a little bit like this right here. This plays out to where it's supposed to, though. And by the way, what I did is very simple here. What I did is I took this move right here, and I said, we're going to have a correlating move on this pump, right? From here to this secondary pump wedge, right? And then I moved that, and then we had another breakout, and then we did that, the same thing, and then boom, guess what? Same thing, right? So now we got to take this to, let's call it the edge here, and then right there, if we have that little breakout, then ta-da, around 65 is where I predict. And by the way, this is the line that I put up here for you guys a long time ago, saying that I think this is the maximum area that I think we're going to get to for the pre-pump. And guess what? That is exactly where we are. So I think that this is playing out the way that I said that it was going to play out. Currently trading at 41.23. Bencoin just continuing to have a nice little pump. Overall market around 950,000. That's a decent day. 17 million market cap. I want to say that we get up here, we're looking at 25, maybe even. It's just in a rarity, a $30 million market cap, maybe even 35 if we get super lucky. Now, if we get super lucky, then all bets are off, and we'd probably end up here in the 85 range, I want to say. And I'm looking at a 30-minute chart, by the way. But if I come out here to the 65, like, where do we go after that? And the next area of biggest resistance is going to be about 78, 7,900. And really, it's just going to be like this little wedge right in here. There's a lot of settling in this sort of range right here, around 8,000. So if I throw a ray out here, kind of a pivot, so you guys can see, it's just like right in that range right there. Probably the next level, which happens to be 79.44, but let's call it 8,000. If we have that kind of breakout, then we will have like a 34, 35 million market cap. So I do think it is entirely possible. Now, can we get to 100 million market cap? Well, that's a 7x from where we are right now. That seems a little, 6x. That seems a little excessive, because that would take us up into this range near the all-time high. And I don't know that we're ready for that move yet. It doesn't mean that it won't happen. It just means that I don't really see it on the charts as a breakout yet. That's something that we'll have to see in order to, quote unquote, believe. Oh, got that one in. So anyway, that's what it looks like. That's the way I think it's playing out right now. Also, if you haven't already, make sure that you go to join Bencoin, the website, and just make sure that you subscribe to the stay updated button over here. Big time button, important for everybody, so that you have news, you have information about Ben. And then to close that out, make sure that you're following at Ben Armstrong's X as well, because that will let you know what you need to know about cryptocurrency, and keep in touch with what it is that he's doing. And in fact, you can come over here and you can watch him take his L, even though Cassius didn't give me the victory. I won. Ugh. Anyway, it's not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very soon. I think we're going to have a big